Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alicia and I like to do bullet journaling and scrapbooking. I also recently opened a sticker shop in Etsy and all the stickers used in these spreads are from my sticker shop. But before we dive into creating the October setup, here is a quick flip through of my September spreads. The craft paper roll and all the washi tapes used here are however from the Journal Say shop, and the link to both will be mentioned in the description below if you're interested in any of the products used in this video. For the October setup, these are some of the stickers that I will be using for the setup, which is very much influenced by the autumn-fall weather that we are entering right now. I know it is spring in the southern hemisphere, and it's also interesting to see how vibrant and colorful both the hemispheres gets during these times. I personally like moody earthy colors, so autumn is definitely my vibe. Though I like the warmer weather, so I am always in a pickle when I have to choose one. I printed the different headers in a sticker sheet so it will be easy for me to set up the spread, but for some reason my Cricut did not do a good cut on this particular one and I was struggling a lot to take the labels out. You will see it in the next spreads as well. It also might be because I used a cheaper sticker sheet from Amazon that I bought to do experiments on, since I did not want to waste the expensive ones that I use for my sticker shop. For the monthly cover page, I wanted to go with a warm, cozy autumnal vibe with a cozy reading nook in the corner. And for this, I am using the Indoor Element sticker sheet and completing the spread with pumpkins. No autumn spread can be complete without pumpkins. One thing that I wanted to make sure while designing my sticker sheets is that if I am going to sprinkle any tiny elements in this sheet, I would want them to be a usable one. I have seen in a lot of sticker sheets that I have bought in the past where you cannot really use the elements which are there as decorative, purely decorative. But I wanted to use them, so if I want to use them I have to really cut them by myself, which is again an extra step that I don't really want to do. So that's why when I designed my sticker sheets, the elements that I have put for decorations are also tiny stickers, so you actually get almost additional 5 to 6 stickers along with the sticker sheet that you have paid for. Anyway, the cover page is inspired by a bullet journal artist on Pinterest who actually drew the elements, but coincidentally I have the stickers from my shop for it, so I wanted to recreate her design in my own way. I was not able to find her handles, so I'm not able to tag her, but if any of you know, please feel free to let me know so I can give the proper credits to her. To finish the spread, I am going to use the same brown marker and box everything in between so it looks more contained and finished. As always, the second spread is reserved for my mood and habits tracker. These are the things that I have been tracking from the beginning of my bullet journal journey, and I love reflecting on them and see how I have progressed through the days or how my day have went in general. I have highlighted the background to just pop the mood and the habits labels, but as you can see I am struggling a lot in terms of getting the stickers out like I mentioned, this sticker sheet is one of the cheapest one that I bought from Amazon. This is mainly because I was experimenting and trying out different settings, primarily for my Cricut as well as for the printer. As every printer has their own different settings, I just wanted to try what works best with my settings and how I wanted them to come out in the final product. I do have the good quality sticker sheets that I have bought for my shop, but I did not want to use that for the experimental phase. Coming to my mood tracker, I am going to create a small calendar which will be 2 by 2 spaces, grid spaces apart, and this just is going to be enough for me to fill in the colors that I am going to use for every mood that I will have for the days in the week. I am also going to fill the lower section of the page with a quote which says, "Fall is proof that change is beautiful." Indeed, with the change in the season, we do see different colors coming in by the leaf falling from the trees and the change in the environment, and also the beautiful winter outerwears that people start wearing. I am going to track only 3 moods this time. I usually do 5, but I felt that these 3 colors really reflects in terms of the fall decor that I'm trying to go with. So I'm just going to stick with 3, and it makes sense for me because I do understand how I feel at that day. So this should be, I guess, more than enough. But for the habit section, I am going to track 6 habits. 3 of them are the usual ones, that are my reading, walking and journaling. But the other 3 that I am going to incorporate are going to be for my social media postings that I usually do. That's going to be for my TikTok, Instagram and YouTube. I do post pretty much every day on TikTok and Instagram. I also try to post shorts on an alternate day basis depending on how and when I post. In my April setup, I had actually incorporated a smaller calendars beside the larger content calendar that I have in one of my spreads. I tried to track it, but I was not very consistent in tracking the postings that I was doing in April. So I guess if I put the 3 social media handles that I usually post in my habits tracker, I will be coaxed more to be consistent in terms of my postings, and also I get to see the days that I have posted and try to get the stats out of it so that I know which are the days that I have actually worked better for me, and I can follow in the same rhythm for the next consecutive weeks and months. The next spread is dedicated to my content planner, which helps me in planning the long form videos, especially for YouTube, and have a consistent flow of contents for you to enjoy. By the way, if there is any theme that you would like me to try or any suggestions for the scrapbooking videos, please feel free to comment below. Also, if you buy any of my stickers from my sticker shop, please tag me on your lovely creations. I love to see how different people use my products, and that will really give me a lot of motivation to create more for you to enjoy. My handle is coffee_journals_naps on both Instagram and TikTok. It's the same handle that I use in all the social media. So if you would want, you can go ahead and follow me there. And if you want, you can also send me DMs if you want to collaborate with me, and I would be very happy to do that. For the actual calendar, the space for each of the boxes are 6 grid wide and in height in case you are interested, and this actually gives sufficient space for me to jot down the important details of the long form videos that I'm going to do, and also to jot down which are going to be the shorts, which are going to be for my YouTube and also for Instagram and TikTok. This number sticker sheet is actually not available in my store yet. I made this specifically for my consumption for this particular spread, but I do have other numbered sticker sheets on my store, and those are of various colors and designs, mostly going with the themes. I have a lot of printables, so these are actually launched as printables on the store. However, I am planning to release them as physical products, as I understand that physical products are something that people want and prefer more to buy. And as somebody who also likes to consume stickers from other creators, I also prefer to get the physical products rather than getting the digital ones. So yeah, keep your eyes out for the numbered sticker sheets that will be coming soon to my store. The final spread in this video is my daily pages log. This is the spread that I come back to every day, and I am the most excited to fill this as I get to see my progress in measuring quantity. So basically, this calendar setup is to fill the number of pages I have read on that particular day, and some days are really exciting compared to the others. Each box is 3 grid spaces wide and 4 grid spaces in height. I like that October is starting on a Sunday, and since I start my week on a Sunday, the entire calendar looks very organized. Makes me very happy. Now coming to the books, I read in both physical and audio forms, though I prefer the physical books more as it helps me in completely isolating from any screens and imagining the scenarios in my head at my own space. Audiobooks are something that I have started listening to only a couple months ago, and it is also a very good way to achieve your reading goals if you have a target number. My target for this year, as I have mentioned in my previous videos, is only 24, so it will be 2 per month. I was only at 11 by the end of June, so when I started listening to audiobooks in August, I was able to finish 4 books in a month. 2 physical and 2 audiobooks. Currently, I am reading A Court of Wings and Ruins by Sarah J. Maas. This is the third book in the Court of Thorns and Roses series, a 700 pages book which is really huge and fat, but I love it so far. The characters have developed so much over the series, and there is something new in every new chapters to look forward to. Though I have felt that there were some steamy scenes that could have been easily avoided, it did not really make sense to me. Anyway, the audiobook I am listening to is The Rebound by Leanne Slade, which is a rom-com based in the UK. It is okay-ish, something that is not original. I would say it's very generic. I guess I have just grown out of the silly narratives and want more intensity and density in the characters to enjoy. It was free on Audible, so I just wanted to give it a shot. With all this that I am currently reading, I am currently trending on my 23rd book of the year. I am pleasantly surprised that I was able to achieve this. I was not expecting to reach 24 when I was starting in the beginning of the year. There has been a lot of ups and downs, so there were months that I was not able to finish even one book. So I am very, very happy that I have reached my 23rd book for this year. So my plan for next year is to push to 50, which is a lot in my books, pun intended. I also want to have a separate reading journal and with all the stats that I can gather, which will probably take some guidelines from Plant-Based Bread on how we should be doing it. Well friends, we have reached to the end of the video. Here's a quick flip through of the entire octopus setup. I really like how cozy and cute the entire setup has come up. And if you like any of the sticker sheets, they will be available on my Etsy store, so don't forget to check them out and show some love and support over there as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed making it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!